Hey guys, happy Monday, and I'm just getting on here real quick again to show the project that I was working on earlier and how it came out. You can fast forward through this part. I'm going to wait on some people to jump on. And then I'm going to show Deb how I made the actual thing. But hi everyone. And hold on. And the ribbon's in there. I need to untangle that. Let me straighten the ribbon out. Hey, how are you doing? It's Mary Lena, right? Did I say it right? I'm so bad with names. Hey, Mary Lena. Happy Friday. And I'm just doing a project share real quick. Mary Lena. Cool. So I was working, I have a live that's already posted, and I was working on, something happened in my comments. It's so weird sometimes. Okay, Mari Lena. And so I was working on this, and in my earlier live, I was showing a little bit, but I finished it, and I figured I would jump on and just do a flip of it. It's just a flip book, and it's really easy. And I'm hoping Deb jumps on because she wants to see how I did the construction of the back of it. I mean, the actual book, and I'm just going to show her. Hey! And so I am, and then I'll show all the little things, but I did, like, since I used the washi, I wanted to, like, incorporate it in different areas. But hold on, I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to jump on, and then I will show it, because I know I'm waiting on, Deb wanted to ask, but, so let me zoom in a little bit. So I am on a 1 paper pad challenge, for those that don't know. So I am not allowed to use any other decorative paper but this paper pad. I got at Michael's, which is Uptown Chic, and I can't use any other decorative paper until I finish this whole paper pad. So I needed to make Mila, did I say it right? So I needed to, so that's what I was working on, a flip book, because I'm going to send this as a gift to someone. And I'm working on different projects. So the first thing is on this first page there. I just took some of the paper from the paper pad, and I put some eyelash trim behind it to kind of give it dimension. And then this sticker has foam stickers behind it to kind of pop it up a little bit. And says, "She believes, so she could, so she did." And I thought that was so cute. And then on this side of the first flip, I made a waterfall, and it's got Velcro that holds it down, and it's just, there's not cardstock. I just used the decorative paper. I didn't, just the paper. So I thought that was really cute. And aren't the puppies so cute? So I'm going to show how to put the actual book together, because a friend of mine sent me a message, and she's like, "How did you do?" So on this pocket, I just put some journaling cards, but this is just the scrap pieces of paper that I had, and I just glued them together to make a bigger pocket. So this is just a little pocket, and then I put some washi on a piece of paper, and then just stamped it out with the punch that I have. And then when you open it up, there is this little thing, and I made it, I got the new mini envelope punch, so I made this little thing, and I just used washi, but and it says "Open Me," but when you open it up, here is going to be her letter. Oh, here is going to be her letter, or the note to the person. So it just opens up like this. And that is going to be the note. And then behind it, I only taped down 3 sides because I wanted this to be a pocket up here, and I made this tab. And so all I've used on here besides eyelash trim is I used white cardstock, because we're allowed to use white cardstock. We can't use any colored. And I made my own with washi, the same washi, the little hearts. And so there's some more eyelash trim back behind here, and they're just glued underneath it. And so it's just decorated. And on this side, this is 2 pockets as well. So there's this piece, and then there's this piece. So there's a pocket here, and I just put some blank tags in here for the person so they could decorate them however they want. And then on this pocket, there is a little journaling card, but I also made another little envelope so the person can, and I'm going to show you what's inside. So what's inside is I just stamped out some images from this beautiful Downton Abbey stamp that I have. And look how gorgeous these are. Look at that hat with the bow. And that's another hat. And then there's that one. And so I stamped 2 of them, but she's got some for her. And then so on the back of it, I just used lace and I glued it down. And the thing is, you have to wait for the glue to dry. And then once the glue dried, I put glue on the heart and then covered it. And I think it's so pretty because whenever you see, doesn't this remind you of wings, angel wings? So whenever you see a heart and you see lace, it reminds me of wings. So that is that project. And hold on, I'm going to cut some paper and just show how I did just the base of the flip book. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 pieces of cardstock, and it could be whatever you want. And since I can only use this cardstock, that's what I'm going to be using. And I think this pink is really cute. Incorporate some more pink. And then maybe the flamingos are cute. Let's do pink and pineapples, right? So I'm just picking out, well, how about pineapples and flamingos? All right. So I'm going to do these 2 pieces of paper. So I'm going to cut them at the exact same time because it just saves time. Hold on, let me get my paper trimmer. So I'm going to cut these. Hold on, let me zoom out a minute. I'm cutting these at 6 by 6. And so I'm cutting it at 6 inches. And then once you cut it at 6 inches, I have both of my cardstocks. I am going to cut again at 6 inches. And so you're going to need 3 double sides. So since they're both 2, we need 1 more. And here is the one, the extra one. And all right, so let's move that out of the way. We don't need that, we just need these. So I am just going to glue these back to back on each other. So I am just gluing this down. And you want to make sure to get the ends really well because you don't want it lifting up. And that's where it has a tendency to. And then lining this up as best as you can. Okay. And that's one. Now I'm going to do this one. Same thing. And you want to make sure that your paper's going the right way. So see how the pineapples, so I just want to make sure before I glue them together. Pineapples. All right. Everything's going the right way because I can't tell you how many times I've glued stuff and it's going the wrong way. So frustrating. All right, so gluing this down and lining this up the best that I can. All right, that one's done. And last but not least, okay, that goes this way. This goes this way. Hey, Jen. I'm just showing how I did the base of the flip book. And I just showed the flip book, but I'll show it again in a minute. I'm just showing how I did the base because Deb wanted to know, a couple people wanted to know how I did the base of it. So I am just lining these two pieces that I am gluing together. I don't think this one's lined up at the bottom. All right, let me put some more glue, just a little bit at the bottom. All right, I'm lining this up. All right, perfect. All right, so those are lined up. So I have 3 pieces, right? So I always decide, what do I want my front cover to be? So I think we're gonna do, this is gonna be my front cover, the pink pineapples. So I'm gonna do pink pineapples this way, and then this, right? So these 2 pieces, let me get my washi tape because that helps. And I think, let's do, hold on, I'm going to pick a different washi tape. I probably should have thought about the washi tape. Blossoms. One second, I'm just grabbing some washi tape. Mermaid. We'll do some mermaid washi tape because it's super pretty. All right, so we're going to do this mermaid washi tape that I have. So Jan, where did you get the background that you worked on? Oh, yeah, it's shelf liner. I got it on Amazon. In the video, I have a link of all my favorite things. And I got it on Amazon. All right, so now I'm just lining these up together, right? And you kind of want, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. You kind of want there to be just a tiny bit of a gap. If y'all can see that, it's like the smallest gap. So what I'm going to do, and I'm holding my hand so the paper doesn't shift. I'm just running a little bit of glue down the sides because washi tape kind of has a tendency to lift up and you don't want that to happen. So I am going to cut my washi tape first, longer than the piece that it needs to be. And it's okay if it hangs over because you can trim that off. And then I am just going to line this up and don't want, okay. And that glue will dry with it. So now you flip it over and you do exactly the same thing. And can you see the little bitty gap that it has? Yeah, well, with the glue it is. So if you don't use glue, no. But if you use glue, yes, absolutely. All right, so we're going to take the next strip and cut and glue this one down as well. And you just want to push it into the glue, and then I'm just going to cut off the excess of my washi and throw that away. So if you notice, now I have a bone folder, which you don't necessarily have to, you can use anything. I'm just going to rub it down, make sure it's good. Sorry, I should have zoomed out a little bit. Rub it down, make sure it's good and it folds over. It's not going to go anywhere. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this piece and do the exact same thing right here. And just leave that little bit of gap and make sure it's lined up. And then, but as long as you put some glue with the washi tape, you'll be fine. But if you just put washi tape, hey Anna, If you just put washi tape, it won't. It'll peel up and the book will start coming apart or sometimes. So, okay. And then I'm just going to take a strip again, measure it a little longer. And then I'm going to lay this one right down. And just rub that out. Flip it over. And do the exact same thing on this side. And then decoration is kind of to your own interpretation, but hold on, I think I can. All right. So now I am just, Robert, go see what your brother's doing because he's being really sneaky. All right, and so I am just, what are you doing? Huh? Where did you get all that paper from?
Under my desk.
Why? What are you doing? Just tell me what you're doing. Are you drawing?
Making a flip book, trying to.
Okay, well go. That's fine. You can. All right, so then, sorry. So then, okay, so this is the part we haven't kind of pressed. So I'm just going to press it really good. And then here is your end. And then I'm just flipping it all ways because remember, it doesn't matter because this is what I wanted my front to look like. So that is super easy. I know Deb wanted to see how I made the base of it. So here is the finished one that I was on the live earlier. Again, if you guys didn't watch it, I was literally working on this and creating it all. So on that live, the one I did previous today, you could see a lot of what I was doing and how I was decorating it, how I was putting the pockets. So this is what it ended up being. And then here is a waterfall. So there is Velcro that holds the waterfall together. Let me zoom out a little bit more to get it all in. And then there's a waterfall with these really cute puppies. And then here, I made scraps. I used the washi and layered it up and then just punched it out in the heart because that's the same washi throughout. Put some journaling cards in it. Again, here I made a little envelope. This is all in the video earlier. I made a little tag to go. I made this into a pocket because the note is going to go in here. And I cut this to size so it can come out. And then I just decorated this and put some eyelash trim. Let me zoom back in behind it. And then over here are two pockets. And there is just some different goodies in this pocket and then some more goodies in this pocket. Yeah, it was super fun. It did. And then in the back, hold on. In the back, I put this lace on the back and I glued that down and waited for it to dry. And then I punched out, no, I didn't, but I probably will. I'm sure I'm going to finish tomorrow. I will work on this one and I'll show how to make the waterfall because I didn't. So on this, I just glued the lace down, waited for it to dry. I punched out another heart, and how I punched out the hearts is I just kind of lined up the washi tape and then just punched it out. So it was pretty easy. And then I waited for it to dry and then I glued down the heart because to me, when you have a heart over lace, doesn't it look like angel wings? It reminds me of angel wings. And so that's pretty much it. And I just wanted to get on here and show how it came out because it's so cute. And yeah, and so it's pretty easy. And that's why I was doing the tutorial because I know Deb had a question on how I do the base of it, which is super simple because then you just decorate However, like if you look at this one, let me zoom out. And then if we open up this, then you can get an idea of how everything kind of came together. And it's just, I did a double-sided pocket. This little part right here, a tag, just decorated, and the waterfall. And then over here is just another little pocket. So, no, you're fine. You're fine. I was just showing how it came out and ended. It's so cute. And so I'm trying to use this paper pad, which I will. And I thought this would be a cute project. I'm going to probably work on some more journals that I had in the video. Like, if y'all haven't watched, I did a tutorial on my lives on how to make these. And I went and got some fabric that I was showing. And the fabric came out like really good. And so I think that's super cute that to use this paper on some of those, because I was showing earlier the fabric is so cute. So that is like my project share. If you guys have any questions, again, you can just let me know in the comments, but I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go make dinner because I've been crafting all day and we're having chicken parmesan, so I probably need to go do some prep work before dinner. So cute. I like the gold foiling in this washi. It's so cute. But then in this washi, this is gonna be the main washi that I'm gonna use, and it's like a mermaid kind of washi print. It's so pretty. I think that's super cute. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to show y'all. And Deb, I hope that was helpful, because hopefully you guys will make some flip books too and share them. I want to work on the no-sew one. Yeah, that's what this one is. Well, I mean, of course it's still sewing, but it's the base. It's not a sewing machine because you're just hand sewing. It was super easy. I mean, if you have paper in your house, I mean, you don't even have to do it with fabric. I think the fabric is a cool touch, but so cute. All right, guys. Well, I'm Jan anyway. You can jump on later. I know, right? I can. I might. Who knows? Because I don't have my little one anymore, so I have like all this free time now. Do you know what it's like to, how great it was to like make lunch just for me, to eat just for me? Yeah, dinner's different because by then my older kids are home. But for breakfast and lunch, it was Jan solo. Yeah, there will be a playback. The video will be there so you could show. And then the live video from earlier should be up. I need to fix this because this is driving me crazy. But the live video will be up so you can watch that, Mary Beth, from earlier where I was basically putting it together. Hold on, I'm just making this washi lay flat for me because I was closing it before. Okay, that is good. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm just hearing the, oh, no. I still hear him because he's calling me all day. Well, if you guys have any questions or any more, just let me know. Again, I was showing how I did this on the live earlier, so if you missed anything, you can watch that. I didn't show how I put it together, so I figured I would just get on here and do a project share and show how I kind of put it together. And so I will see you guys later. Thanks for jumping on. And I should have more free time to do more projects. Plus I have to get this paper pad done. And I also need to do a Joann's haul. Probably I will record that later, hopefully. But I think we've used quite a bit of paper today. So made a dent anyway. A small dent. Bye guys. See you tomorrow or later. Who knows?